There is a fountain of joy inside us. There is a fountain of joy. If we can touch that fountain, if we can go inside us, instead of looking for happiness outside, if we go inside us and touch that fountain, it will be always happiness. Nirantara ananda rasena triptaha. In Vivek Chudamani it says, Swasmin sada kridati nandati swayam nirantara ananda rasena triptaha. That there is a state where neither you will be agitated nor you will be elated, but there is a state where if you go inside yourself, you will find that fountain of joy which will lead you to this fountain of Amrita, nectar, and you will become contented. In the ashram, we had lunch one day. Swamiji had gone outside and we other ashramites, we were waiting for him to come back. He would come back and take lunch. I saw from the gate, the ashram building is quite far. The gate opened slowly and a figure, very old, with a stick was coming slowly. I thought it must be a beggar. Those days, it's a long time back. There used to be beggars in Kerala, but now there is no beggar in Kerala. So it was an old person coming. As he came, I could see him from a distance. So I felt very pity. And I went inside and took a 10 rupee note. 10 rupee was quite much during that time to give to a beggar. Generally, 4-5 rupees we would give. I gave it out to him and he took it and said, Amma, can you give me 30 rupees? It was very shocking that he's saying, I am giving 10, he's asking more. So I took it back. Then he said, actually, I am very sick. I am going to Calicut, which is 3 hours away from our ashram, is in Trishur. I am going for treatment. The hospital charges are free, lodging is free, everything, medicines are free. But I have to go there. I don't have the money. The train fare is 30 rupees. Can you give me 30 rupees? So as soon as he told, I just took back the note, came inside, took 30 rupees, and then my mind was working. Poor man, old man. He may need a bedsheet in the hospital. He may need a dhoti, this lower garment. So I collected. We sometimes always keep for poor people. So I took one, a brahmachari was there, he helped me, took the bedsheet, took the dhoti, took one towel, thinking that also will be helpful, and I made a packet and went to him to give. He took it, was very happy. Then suddenly his face changed and he said, oh, I never come this way, but somebody told me that you can come this way, there is an ashram, they will give you something, and see, you have given. But I am feeling very unhappy now. I am very old. I may die there. Then I won't be able to come back and meet you again. That was his sorrow. When he was saying this, I looked at him very carefully. Wrinkled face, eyes were cloudy. There was so much deposit at the corner of the eyes. Nails were all dirty. And I looked and found the toes that it was full of dirt, and he was wearing 2 sandals, 2 types, that too torn, which he has tied with safety pin. So I felt very sorry and asked the brahmachari, do we have any sandal in our stock? He said that there is one. So he brought it. While he was bringing, I thought that, it was lunchtime, over, and he must be very hungry. So I took bananas, big bananas, and packeted that. And that packet I was giving him, saying that you must be hungry, please take it. And here is a chappal, sandal. You know what he said? He said, enough, mother, I don't need. You have given me more than what I asked. I asked only 30 rupees. You have given me more. This is enough, I don't need. And he turned and went away. Just see, he was wearing such chappals, and I was giving a new chappal to him. I was giving him some food and he just refused it. And I felt, what are we? Our desires are always more and more and more. This is called contentment. The one who has contentment, he is the rich person. When the mind is contented, then whether he is a poor person or a rich person, there is no difference.